Like I told y'all earlier, you motherfuckers have entered the rapture. And if ain't nobody flying up to heaven right now, obviously all y'all motherfuckers going to hell. Right with me. So, let's get it. Oh, you already here. I'm so sorry. You can't get out. You're stuck. It's over. You heard the song a million times and you didn't even know. That's fucked up. But I still love you anyway. No, it's okay. It's whatever. You still love me? You do? That's why I love you, because you don't judge me. I love you. Did I sell my soul? I sold my soul for you. Now figure that out. Talking about I sold my soul for you. For all you motherfuckers that's on here, that's asking me did I sell my soul, why the fuck is y'all on here if y'all think I sold my soul? Y'all coming right with me, you dummies.
Lil Uzi Vert planted an Avengers Infinity Stone on his forehead. This article says the rapper got a pink diamond worth 24 million. Rapper says on Twitter, if I don't get it took out the right way, I could die. No, seriously. 8 best Lil Uzi Vert and Thanos memes. Uzi pierced a diamond on his head and Twitter thinks the diamond looks like visions. Strange to pierce a diamond to your head. Let's find the meaning. Infinity gems. The infinity gems are 6 gems. Funny they use 6. Appearing in Marvel Comics. The 6 gems are the mind, power, reality, soul, space, and time gems. The gems have been used by various characters in Marvel Universe, and there's 6 of them. Vision has a seriously bizarre origin. Initially an AI created by Tony Stark. Marvel's WandaVision, how this Infinity Stone powered android lived and died. WandaVision has been considered one of the more unique concepts for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The Disney show takes 2 members of the Avengers and puts them in a new setting with a sitcom. This story of a wise android and his magic-wielding wife is more of a bonkers horror mystery than anything else. Magic-wielding wife. Green stone on his head. Time stone. And the rapper has a pink stone. The pink reality stone or power stone that he has on his forehead looks a lot more like Kazuya from Tekken. Devil Kazuya. This is when Kazuya is his devil form. He becomes purple with wings and horns with the stone on his forehead, looking awfully a lot like Lil Uzi. This is when Kazuya is in his devil form. During the climax of the 3rd King of Iron Fist tournament, Jin was shot in the head by his grandfather, Hihashi Mishima. Healed by the devil genie within him, Jin resurrected as Devil Jin and made quick work of Hihashi and the guards that accompanied him. Seems fitting that Lil Uzi's Devil Jin is manifesting through him, since he does call himself Lucifer if you say his name 3 times fast. Hella demons. This Tekken character reminds me of an old cartoon. Remember the Disney series Gargoyles? But what is a gargoyle?
Gargoyles are very ancient and date back to some of the earliest architect of Egypt and beyond. Gargoyles were used to spice up drains and gutters to make them more decorative, so once the water reached the end of one of them, it would look like it would be coming out of a beast's mouth. The term originates from the French word gargoyle, which in English just means throat, otherwise known as a gullet, which of course is reflected in gargoyles' elongated necks. There's also a legend that goes along with gargoyles that has been attached to them since the middle of the 7th century. The story tells of a saint who captured a dragon named Gargoyle, same word as before, and they bring the dragon back to France, where it is burned alive. Now strangely enough, the dragon's neck and head would not burn, so the saint decided they should mount the dragon's neck and head onto a church to ward off evil spirits. The legend and mythos of this gargoyle story led to them taking on a protector role and keeping them very popular on churches and buildings into the 18th century. Now I want you to throw all that stuff about them being protectors out of the water because modern gargoyles are huge evil assholes. In almost all video games, movies, and tabletops, gargoyles are chaotic creatures who take great pleasure and purpose in the hunting and torture of intelligent beings. This is not because they need to eat or anything. In fact, gargoyles need to eat so rarely that it's an urban legend that they never need to eat at all. Instead, they do this out of pure malicious purposes, going as far as to stalk and toy with victims for hours or days before violently killing them.
This isn't the only time Disney has used satanic concepts. Disney collaborated with Marvel and made a comic called Illuminati. And many times has Disney placed satanic signs, symbols, and hidden messages in their cartoons. Illuminati pyramids, sexual messages. They even had gargoyles in Hunchback of Notre Dame. And look at these demon statues. They are a trio of anthropomorphic gargoyles belonging to Notre Dame, looking part goat and human. Old European churches and cathedrals, you will find the terrifying looking gargoyles, carved of stones and resembling devilish monsters. These strange statues have been frightening people since medieval days. To our modern minds, gargoyles are puzzling. Why would people hundreds of years ago think it was a good idea to mount scary, grotesque demons on the roof of their buildings?
Inspiration for these concepts can be found in 20th century literature, early film, and modern pop culture. Great examples of this would have to be the 1932 film The Horn of Vapula, and even Ghostbusters, which both explore the notion of gargoyles housing demonic spirits. 14th episode of season 3 of The X-Files, titled Grotesque. The gargoyle was a frightening and demonic creature that would possess the minds of its host and force them to commit abhorrent crimes in its honor, as witnessed with the effects it had on multiple characters in the episode, most notably John Mostow, a creative serial killer that was a secondary antagonist in Grotesque. In the episode, we discover that Mostow had been murdering innocent men around town and hiding their bodies in gargoyle sculptures he'd made out of clay. While it's never explicitly revealed whether or not the entity actually existed or was a product of the character's insanity, its ability to affect the mind of other people, including Agent Mulder and his mentor Patterson, leads me to believe that it was indeed real. Written by Howard Gordon and series creator Chris Carter, the main story was conceived after Gordon began noticing beautiful yet haunting stone gargoyles on a number of streets in New York. While at first glance he thought nothing of them, after researching the mythology behind them and seeing more of them in the streets, he began to feel more and more unsettled, and like any great creative, he began developing a tale involving the possession of characters by a gargoyle spirit. While in the past the sculptures were used to serve a specific function of diverting water from the roofs of buildings to the ground without damaging the exterior design of the walls, with the ancient Egyptians, Greeks, and the Romans all using animal-shaped water spouts for this purpose, many Catholic churches also used them as a means of illustrating the face of evil to the then mostly illiterate masses.
Sex parties, drugs, and gay escorts at the Pope's residence, undercover in the Vatican. French writer Frédéric Martel, whose new book exposes the sexual secrets of the Vatican, explains how the moral rot of the Catholic Church is rooted in its clergy. Catholic Church embarrassed by gay priest revelation. Vatican on defensive again after magazine exposes priest visiting gay clubs and bars and having sex. Catholic Church may have sexually abused 10,000 children in France. This is clearly not Christianity, and I'd rather be a conspiracy theorist than support whatever.
For 24 years, Denver International Airport has welcomed and bid farewell to passengers, and it celebrated the birthday with a unique visitor.
Boy, you never seen a talking gargoyle before? Welcome to Illuminati headquarters. I mean, Denver International Airport.
Oh, it's because of the conspiracy.
Oh, it's because of the conspiracy. Look at me, I'm a little know-it-all. Will you get back over here? I got a question about this conspiracy. Hello? Do I know you? Guess what my favorite food is?
What?
No, I want you to guess.
Cumin?
Cumin. Yes, I love cumin.
I said human.
Oh, I thought you said cumin. I'm a real big spice guy.
Denver Airport doesn't just have a weird gargoyle, but also strange signs. Under construction or underground tunnels. Yes, Den's got some secrets. What are we creating? More space for interesting artwork? A better airport experience? Zombie cat layers? What are we doing? Remodeling the lizard people's lair? What's happening behind this wall? Gargoyle breeding grounds? A top secret Freemason meeting? An improved airport experience with an Illuminati triangle symbol on the logo above it.
A grainy photo posted on Facebook appears to show a soldier of Satan standing on a patch of grass along a
Lil
dark
Uzi is
Phoenix
possessed
street.
by some type of devil, demon. Gargoyles may be devils, demons, fallen angels. And even the Denver airport has a gargoyle. Think about that. The ugly truth. Out.